My topic is the impact of the Russia-Ukraine conflict on world trade. Prior I will present those topics. I would like to tell you some about myself. I'm a senior economist in S&P Global Market Intelligence, and I'm in Department of Forecasting, and also I'm working at WSB Merito University in Gdańsk. So I have two jobs. I'm workaholic and work a lot, according to previous topic sessions. And prior to joining S&P, I was working for approximately 10 years for London Stock Exchange Group. I have to put, due to the fact that I'm working in S&P, this disclaimer that all opinions and views are my own, not the company for which I'm working. And let's see the map, European map. I see that here is international community, and maybe not everyone knows where is Ukraine, Russia, and so on. So we have here Russia, just European part of Russia. Here we have this country is Ukraine. Here we have Belarus, Poland, Lithuania, Litva, Estonia, and here we have Germany. For sure, UK, you know where is UK. Maybe it's not so visible in this map, the Ukraine is when we move those countries here, it will be seen from Poland to France. So it's really big country, but Russia is bigger. So already before the war, we have some external shocks. I mean, European Union and Western countries in Europe had external shocks. Those shocks were, of course, pandemic COVID, and prior pandemic COVID, we have a few waves of migration, which disturbed and destroyed economic life of some selected countries from Europe, like Germany, Italy, and France. And last year, after the Winter Olympic Games, the war started, and it has huge impact on mainly European countries, Western countries, because they are more strongly dependent on Russian sources, exactly energy sources like oil, gas, and coal, but also agricultural products like cereals, wheat, rye, corn, and Russia and Ukraine are the major producers for Europe and I may say EMEA region, so also North Africa and Middle East, those cereals. So the paper contains of my paper contains of two parts. One part was analytical part, which containing gravity equitation model, and the second was the descriptive statistics of how the trade looks like now and in the future. Could those trade looks like? According to what is it? Gravity model. According to the Newton's law, that it's said that the bigger countries, we could say, indirectly Newton's law was implemented to economy, and bigger economies trade more, and those economies who are close together also trade more. I have examined all European countries and also major trade partners for Russia and Ukraine, and I could conclude that according to gravity model, the size matters. The size, when we talk about the population or GDP, the size matters countries with higher population trade more, countries with higher GDP trade more. Also, the distance plays an important role. So there is more trade flows between neighbors countries, and also some ethnical variables also play important role. For example, common language. Common language for Russia and Ukraine is more or less the same language. So they trade throughout the war a lot, and they have strong trade relationships. But this disappeared due to the fact of invasion Russia to Ukraine. Now, major importers of goods from Russia are China, and we forecast strong growth for 2023. Other is Turkey, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Italy and Poland is still mentioned, but there is embargo, and they don't pick up any goods anymore from Russia. It's banned and they cannot. And also India is but small increase, but it's forecast maybe Russia will try to find another markets Far East and Southeast Asia tries to find another markets because Europe, the United States and Japan doesn't pick up any more goods from Russia. When we take a look deeper, why it was such a strong problem for European countries and Europe that those war, why impacted those countries? Firstly, if we take a look, Russia was one of the major coal exporters, and most Middle Europe countries use coal in their markets and economy. Western countries like France or Germany, they try to switch for new energy, green energy, but countries like Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, they doesn't switch because we haven't enough time and also money to change our economies. When we go further, major coal importers on the fifth place, we could see that there is European Union countries, and according to statistics, the major untrusted coal exporter was Russia, and bitumes at the second place was Russia. So the Russia plays in energy system, Western countries, European countries, really important role. Let's take a look of sample countries and the structure of coal suppliers. To Poland, it was 65% from Russia. When we take a look on Bulgaria, it was 90% from Russia. When we take a look to Romania, 94%, and Lithuania also 94%. Of course, you need to remember about the population. For example, population of Lithuania is really small, so they didn't use a lot of coal. Okay, we have Cyprus 99%, Denmark, and so on. Maybe I will go for other energy resources. Oil, Russia also played important role when it take oil importers. When we take on gas exporters, Also, we have on the 5th place Russia. When we take gas importers, Germany. Germany depends strongly from Russian gas. And according, maybe I will go to Black Sea safe passage, and we could take how now from Ukraine goes agriculture products like wheat, rice, sunflower, and most of them goes, as you see, to Africa and Europe. Those countries are receive the most wheat. Egypt, Syria, also Tunis, Iraq, Iran. Those countries receive wheat from Ukraine. And here is forecast of GDP. Maybe I will skip this just for the end, to the end, bearing in mind the same President John Kennedy that the tide races all boats. And now this tide is those Russian-Ukrainian war. And we can apply this to global situation. Who can cope with these difficult conditions and will sail into global waters of prosperity? It's an open question. Thank you very much.